I hope everyone from the SDPN Discord community enjoyed the modcast. What a wonderful idea. Shout out all of the mods on the SDPN Discord. If you are not a member of the SDPN Discord, what are you doing? Where have you been? What is wrong with you? Get on there. Enjoy fun things like game day chats and the modcast. Congratulations, guys, on your first ever modcast. It was awesome. I had to leave like halfway through to go record an episode of Agent Provocateur that comes out on Monday. But the parts that I did hear, it was a lot of fun. It's cool to just hear you guys chat about everything that goes into that Discord and the fun questions as well, like the NHL player you would trust with your baby. That's fun. So shout out you guys for doing that. This is the unofficial after party. I did not sanction an after party, but this will be the unofficial one. We have here today a return of a fan favorite to the organization of the Toronto Maple Leafs. We have rehired them to help us out this offseason. They were out of contract for a little bit there. We hadn't utilized them, their knowledge to their fullest extent. But thankfully, the pizza box has returned. The pizza box has returned, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a lot of work to do this offseason. As you know, we missed the playoffs for the first time in a number of years. Actually, here's something we can do. This is, by the way, welcome to your Friday night. If you are on the East Coast, this is your Friday night. If you're on the West Coast, your Friday night is upcoming. It's still kind of afternoon. If you are in another part of the universe, it is some other point of day. And we will get to what part of the universe you are in my favorite section of our Friday show. Where are you watching from? We will get to that eventually at the end of the show. But right now, this is one since 67, our quest to win one Stanley Cup since 1967. And one fun thing I'm going to do before we get started on everything. I said we missed the playoffs. I said the pizza box is here just because of that. And I want to run through a little bit of our history. Because Austin Matthews is the only player who has been here from the start. I think he's the only. We traded Sandin last episode. A player like Nick Robertson has been here from the start, but he hasn't been on the NHL roster. I think Matthews might be the only one who's left since 2022, like who's left on the roster. So I want to show you how we've done through Austin Matthews' playoff career. So we took over as GM in 21-22. We went to the second round, as you can see, 14 games deep. We won a round in our first year as GM and AGM. Crap, people, I haven't hit your button. Crap, people. In our first year as GM and AGM, we won a round. It was unbelievable. It was a miracle. We won a round after trading John Tavares. The next year, 22-23, we lost in the first round. 23-24, we missed the playoffs. Remember that. 23-24, we missed the playoffs. 31-32, we missed the playoffs. We're going into 32-33. 25-26, after missing the playoffs, we went to the Stanley Cup final. That is key. 26-27, first round exit. 27-28, second round exit. 28-29, first round exit. 29-30, second round exit. First round exit. 30-31. So there you go. That's our playoff history in this franchise mode. And like I said, 32-33, we missed the playoffs. So that means, according to our history, the only other one time we've ever missed the playoffs, 23-24, we came back in 25-26, and we went to the Stanley Cup final. So, I say we do it. I say we can do it. I say we can very much do it. I believe in this team, as I always do. I'm gonna hit your button again, crap. I believe in this team for no reason other than they are our team. It is U's and I's team. And we have a lot of work to do this offseason. I'm gonna show you what we're at, what we're cooking with, what we're doing. We need a goaltender. We need a left-handed top 2D. I had to pick up the pizza box. I'm on a stool, so it's kind of far down. But I have long arms. I have very long arms. So you guys were saying about the 24-25. No, we were in that playoffs, but Austin, I believe, is injured. That's why he doesn't have stats for that playoffs, because we didn't miss 2 years in a row. That was the year when Austin got injured, and he didn't play in the playoffs that year. So if you see, it said 25-26, and then we missed it one of those 2 years, and then the next year we come back and we go to the Stanley Cup final. Forget the year. So the 24-25, that's why there's no stats for that year, but we did make the playoffs. We've only missed the playoffs twice, last season and then that 24-25 season. So there you go. Chat, that's why you're very helpful, because I didn't even explain that. People on the screen must have been very confused. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're like, what? You missed this? You missed the playoffs that year too. It was 2 years in a row. No, Austin didn't play in one of those playoffs, because as you remember, a huge debate in this series is, should we just turn off the injuries, because the injuries were happening way too much and it was costing us all of those early round exits. We blamed it on injuries, and we did eventually turn them to like half scale as what they were. I believe they were at like 40, and then now we have them at like 20. So yeah, we sorted through that. But I'm going to show you our contract situation. So what we need here is a defenseman on the left side. Oh, this is our old roster. Oh, remember a couple years ago? Oh, everybody go, oh. That's the old team. They're no longer here. Kachuk, Nylander, Nichushkin, Turcotte, Byfield. Oh, okay. Current day defense. This is where we need the help. This is why I put it at the top. Fox, Clark, Young, Niskala, Perrin, and a huge hole here, left top 2D. That's where a huge hole is. As you can see here under our contracts, we're light. We're light in the decor. Niskala is in the roster page, so that's why you can't see it there. But I don't have my hands on the controller to change it. So we're gonna run with Perrin on that second line. Like, even though he's an 82, he's 26. Young is gonna get better. He's 21, top 4 medium. And then we have Tan. I forget his first name. We have Tan coming up at the minors, who is an elite medium potential prospect, but he's not ready yet. He's still a 77, so he's going to be on our extra defenseman. But we need somebody right here to play with Adam Fox. We don't have Morgan Riley anymore. On the forward group, we're set in the top. We're set all along the left-hand side. We have our all-stars. We have Genther. We have Shish. We have Orb. We have Matthews, Turcotte, Kruger, Werenski. We have Patan. We have Farrell. But we need a little bit help here on right wing. I'll pull up this screen here to show you our forward groups. Oh, got to grab the right controller. So this is our forward group here. It'd actually be easier if I just do centers. So Matthews, Turcotte, Kruger, Werenski. We'll see if the coach actually slots them in. Kruger might move over to here. Oh, to here, to this right side. We'll see about that. But I hope it's just these are our 4 centers. That'll be so easy. And then on the left wing, we have our top 3 left wings. We got to figure out a bottom 4 left, because I don't really care about bringing back Baldwin or having Forsstrom. Now, Forsstrom is probably our solution there I'm going to write that. I'm going to pencil Forsstrom in, because he's an elite low. He's an elite low, 78 overall, 21 years old. I want him in the lineup this year. So Forsstrom's going to go right here. So scratch that. Awesome. So it's Genther, Shish, Orb, Forsstrom. That's such a young talent. That's awesome. And then we need help on that second line right wing. So there you go. Those are our 4 left wingers, and then our 4 centers, and then our right wing's the situation where we're struggling. We got Patan, Farrell, Coe, and Perreault. So Coe's not coming back. He's a UFA. Farrell's too young. He's only an 81, so he's going on the third line. Then Patan's obviously Donovan Patan, number 1 overall pick in the 2028 draft, I believe. 2029 draft. Coe, and then Perreault will be extras. Or Coe's not coming back. Perreault's probably going to be on the Marlies. So we need help there. 4th line right wing. 4th line right wing. 2nd line right wing. Hopefully we can do this. We have 2 draft picks in the first round. I'm going to try and trade up to the number 1 overall draft pick. That's something we got to talk about. And then goaltending. Goaltending is a huge question mark because we had Andrei Vasilevsky and he didn't work out. He didn't work out at all. So we have to go find a goaltender. One thing I thought I would do is go to player search. Everybody knows how much I love player search. Player search is a lot of fun. It's made my life a whole bunch easier because I can just search every player ever and then sort them by the things I like. So I'm just going to search goalies. Here's all the goalies in the National Hockey League. Last season, the Columbus Blue Jackets won the Stanley Cup. So we have 2 options. We can. Let me just sort by. Oh, okay. Just sorting by potential. Can I sort by? Oh, I can sort by team. So, TJ's online. TJ from Virgin Mornings with Adam Wild, TJ, and Jax is online. I'm gonna sort by team here. Actually, reverse search. No. Overall search. What's the quickest way to bring up the blue? Oh, okay. So, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, everybody, won the Stanley Cup with the Columbus Blue Jackets last year. If you remember Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, he was our goalie in our Buffalo Sabres franchise mode stream. So we can go out and try and steal him. We can just trade for his rights straight up. It won't cost us anything. We'll send like a 5th round pick. We take Ukko. We sign him to a $9 million deal. We can do that. And then we know we have a goalie who can win a Stanley Cup. We have a goalie who the game knows can sim to a Stanley Cup. That's an option. So I'm going to put that on the pizza box. At the draft, we trade for the rights of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for like a 5th. Or another option we have here is trading for a franchise goalie in Tarasov. His contract is also up. So we're going to have to sign him to like a 9-year deal. So we can do that. He is the highest rated potential goalie in this entire game. He's still only an 84. So I'm thinking we can get maybe we can get a sweetheart deal on that. We sign him to like long term. We have a goalie. This is what I'm leaning towards as opposed to taking Luukkonen. But mods, if you could set a poll, should we trade for the rights to Tarasov or Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen? If we get that on a poll, that would be great, and then have it end like fairly quickly so we can get into the draft and then make our decision there. So we're going to have one of those 2 options. That's who are going to be our goaltender for next year because we're going to get that done. We're going to trade for Tarasov's rights. We're going to trade for Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen's rights. We're going to do one or the other, you know? We also had Humphrey out here. Humphrey is an elite. Can we do a 3-option poll, mods? 1 second. We also had Humphrey. Humphrey is signed to a $3.8 million contract. 25 years old, 84 overall. We have him for this year and next year, and we don't need to re-sign him. So we can try and get Humphrey as well from the Jets. So we have a 3-option poll. Humphrey, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, or Tarasov. Set that poll. A GMs, it's your time to decide on what we should do. I'm leaning towards Tarasov because he's a franchise goalie, but Humphrey is very enticing. And Ukko-Pekka, he already simmed and won a Stanley Cup. That's what we've been looking for. Simming and getting a Stanley Cup, which is the whole goal of the series. I don't know. That's pretty enticing as well. You guys help me decide. Vote on that poll whenever you're ready. The Leafs Fancast is asking for X factors. So here are the options. Here are the stats for each of those players. If you need more stats and more info to decide, here's Humphrey's stats. No X factors. Last year he was a .900 save percentage, 21 wins, 308 goals against average. I'm gonna pin him actually. Pin to watch list, and then we had Tarasov pin to watch list. Here are Tarasov's stats. No X factors, 901, 25 wins, franchise potential, 24 years old. And then Ukko-Pekka right here, pin to watch list. No X factors, 87, 910 Stanley Cup winning. So there you go. In the playoffs last year, his stats were a 911, 245, 16 wins, obviously. Only 4 losses en route to the Stanley Cup. Let me know what you think. All right, so the poll is in. We have 68% for Tarasov, the franchise goalie who we have to re-sign. Luukkonen came in at 29% and Humphrey at 3%. I will write that down. Pizza Box, I dropped the controller. Pizza Box, get up here. Welcome back to the organization. All right, so here we go. Tarasov is our goal there to try and get his rights at the draft. Atlantic, please, says, can we not do both? I don't think we don't have enough salary cap for both because we need to re-sign them, right? And they're going to be like $8 million goalies. So I need to pick up the controller. I dropped it. So we're going to do Tarasov. That's our goal at the draft. The next option, the next thing on the list of things to do, left-handed D. All right. So yes, but don't do it at any cost. Hasty Clan 5, yeah. Don't do it at any cost. That is always very important. We do these deals, but we don't do it at any cost. We do it at a reasonable cost. If you remember correctly, I did not do Sidney Crosby, even though the crap people wanted Sidney Crosby, because the cost was astronomical, and I was not willing to pay that. We needed a top 2 defenseman to play with Adam Fox. It has been a travesty since Morgan Rielly left that we haven't found him a good D partner. So what we have here is I sorted all the league's defensemen by top 2 defensemen. There are only 16 top 2 defensemen in the entire National Hockey League. We're going to set by trade value. We're going to see that Zach Werenski is available. We're going to see that Liam Hornquist is available. Rasmus Dahlin needs a contract. But it might be, the numbers are way too high on these guys. So the cheapest deal out there would be Kelvin Alsner, who we can't trade for. His value is too good. It's 9.3. But we can do Zach Werenski. Hornquist is too much. We don't have that much cap space. So right now we have either Rasmus Dahlin or Zach Werenski. Whose rights do we trade for? Hornquist is going to be like 13 mil. So we can't do Hornquist and have cap space. We got into that trouble with Vasilevsky. We're going to try and do rather the 8 million. We'll save an extra 5 mil where we can go out and get that right-handed, right winger to play on our second or third line. So we need to save that 5 mil. So mods, if we can set a poll for Dahlin or Werenski. Left-handed defenseman, play with Adam Fox. Who do we want? Here are the stats to compare. Last year, 9 goals, 38 assists, 22 on the plus-minus. Care about plus-minus out here. All right, these are the career stats. Playoff stats, very important. Did not make the playoffs last year. And then Werenski, we got 10 goals, 20 assists. Playoff stats, let's bring them up. Boom. He actually did make the playoffs. Oh, with Columbus. Stanley Cup final. Stanley Cup winner. I'm thinking Zach Werenski. He just won the Stanley Cup with Columbus. X Factors, he's probably a game cheat code. Dahlin doesn't have X Factors. He's 1 overall more. Maybe his salary is going to be cheaper. I don't know. But I'm thinking Werenski just won the Stanley Cup. We go get a Stanley Cup champion. I like that Stanley Cup pedigree. And then we got to go at the draft. And we have 2 first-round picks this year. We got the number 8 overall and the number 21 overall. Cactus Raptor says, Werenski has a dumb mustache, though. We love mustaches here in Toronto. We are the home of Austin Matthews. Do not hate on mustaches. Werenski would fit right in. We're going to simulate up to this day. I'm going to sit on the start draft screen while the poll finishes out. Actually, I can start, I could probably start the draft and then start trading for Mr. Tarasov's rights. Zebo said, Jesse should shave again. I should shave again. Let's start this draft. Let's get right into it. It's going to be a fun stream. It's already been a fun stream, crab people. Crab people, crab people. All right, so we have here who is first overall. Let's see. Oh my gosh, the time is ticking. I can't pause. View draft class, okay. We got Labrie, Boland, Yanni, Potvin. So ideally, I want Potvin, right winger. Maybe he slips into that role on the second line. I don't want this, even though he's a gem, I don't want a grinder. Like, I don't want an elite grinder. I want Potvin here, two-way forward, right winger. I also don't need a center. We have too many centers. Pierre Potvin is who I want. I'm going to pin him. Unless, see, he's the only, unless, no. So let's try and get Pierre Potvin. Oh, Werenski won 51%. So Potvin's going to go at 4 or 5. Let's try and get into the top 3 and take Potvin. All right. So maybe we try and trade for second overall pick, third overall pick. Let's try and get the third overall pick. Trade for pick here. So I got the 8th. Can we just do our 2 firsts? Werenski won the vote. By the way, 51% over Dahlin. That's crazy. Can our 2 firsts get us into the top 3? Is that too much? Like, can I do less? Can I do next year's? Columbus just won the Stanley Cup. Can I do next year's first from Columbus in our 27th? No, that doesn't work. Okay, so that seems like a lot, says Robert Malloy. So our first and like a second next year just to upgrade. So the cost of upgrading, let's say, is a third. We're trying to move up 5 spots here, Minnesota. That's all we're trying to do. Toronto Meafs draft pick. Trade rejected. Toronto Meafs and the 3rd from St. Louis. Trade rejected. No, okay, maybe this isn't. There were 2 firsts. Okay, so Minnesota's not doing it. Carolina's about to pick somebody. Can we trade for Arizona's pick here? So is there a prospect? Oh, you know what? You know what I always forget? There's a thing. Fade. Find a trade. Find a trade. Find a trade. Let's go. Oh, God. We're getting kicked out here. Labrie's really good. So find a trade. We're going to do Arizona. Arizona here. Let's go. We got 2 minutes to make a trade here. Second overall pick. Okay. We can't do Clark or Forsstrom, but this Pekka dude, DeAndre Pekka, we can move DeAndre Pekka. He's a 63 third round pick. Remember, he was a gem we got a couple years ago. I don't know if he's going to amount to anything. We can move him for a high pick here. So if we did Pekka and a second, that'd be amazing. Could Pekka and a second get us into the top 2 pick? And then we get, no, trade rejected. So if we give up our first, trade rejected, no. A first and like our second. So we get second overall We give up Pekka, who's elite, 63. I don't believe in him as a prospect. We can ditch him now. We have a history of not ditching prospects before they start failing. And then a second-round pick. Let me try the third before I get into the second. Let's get to that third-round pick. Trade rejected. They're not even doing this. All right, so Arizona's not doing it. Let me try that fourth overall pick. Let's find and trade for that one. All right, Buffalo. Find a trade. We're moving down the list here. We don't want anybody to take Potvin. It's a Leafs draft pick. We got to get Potvin. No trades found, so we can't. Oh, my gosh. Minnesota. Let's go back to Minnesota. Find a trade. The key with Pekka and being willing to trade him. Oh, I went to Buffalo again. Is that he's 22, as you guys in the chat are pointing out. He's 22 and a 63. That's what Brandon says. That's a bad thing. If he's elite, he should be past that by the time he is 22. We need guys who are going to deliver soon. And that's what I'm trying to find out. Donovan Patan, no. Pavel Shish. Okay. So we're going to remove here. We're going to take out Shish, because obviously we're not giving up Shish. But the 21st and a 5th. And there's Pekka. Pekka's a prospect. We can give up. Okay, so Boland went. 79. See, the draft picks aren't even that great. Maybe we just hold on to 8. But then we're going to get somebody who can't impact our lineup. All right, let me go back to this trade. The draft is always chaos, you guys. So many decisions. So 21st. And a second. And all skaters. Highest prospect we can give up, who I don't care about. So Pekka's on the list of guys I don't care about. Outlaw. See, Outlaw I love. Outlaw is elite low, but he's 74 and 19. That's so much better than Pekka. I'm trading Pekka this offseason. That's what I've learned. I'm going to consult the pizza box about this. Beret. Beret's top 6 medium. There's an option. We can move him. A second. We're moving up from 21 to 4 for Beret, who we don't care about. Is this better? Is this better for everybody who cares about Pekka? Zebo 1984 says, I care about Pekka. I'm keeping Pekka. We don't care about Beret, do we? Trade rejected. Dang. Okay, so I'm going to move up from 8. I'm going to move from 8 to 4 with Beret. And I'm going to remove that second with Beret. Trade rejected. All right, let me try the third round pick from St. Louis. Trade rejected. Let me try a second. If he's 22 and under a 70 overall, he's a bust. We're moving Pekka. We're throwing Pekka back in the deal. It's happening. It's happening. Pekka, get in there. Crab people will not. Oh, we can't do this deal. Buffalo can't take the player in the organization. So Minnesota still is on the clock right now. We're going back to them. We have 1 minute to try and get the third overall pick. Pekka, a first. Trade rejected. Doesn't work. Pekka, a third. We're moving back. We're taking the 21st. And, a second. 21st, a second. Pekka. Trade rejected. It's not happening, people. We got to draft at 8. We are going to find a trade for Pekka, though. I just discovered this moment that he's an asset that we can trade, that he's a bust. Hey, Brady Tkachuk. Second round, Kurashev. Second. We could actually take these 2 seconds and try and move up our first. Okay, so Potvin hasn't gone yet. So if we take Pekka here, we take the 2 seconds. Ooh, that's our second. Hey, look at that. Sam Steele. All right. How does that sound? We take 2 seconds for Pekka. We try and flip those 2 seconds and our first to move up. Edit. We're not taking this contract for sure. We're going to remove that. Third round pick. Is Pekka more valuable? ADAT55 says he's more valuable. We got 2 minutes here on the clock. Save Pekka for the goalie trade. The goalie trade is not going to cost us anything. We can do Tarasov like right now. Who did Tarasov play for? Carolina? Was it Carolina or was it Calgary? Tarasov, yeah. So Tarasov's he's not gonna cost us anything, right? Because he's expiring contract. There's no way. So we're gonna exit. We're gonna exit. We're gonna exit. We're gonna go to Carolina. I think my dream of getting into the top 4 is lost because we're running out of time and I can't do those 2 deals. So Tarasov is going to cost us a first and another first. Brant Clark. Okay, see, look, 2 seconds and Clark. So if we move Clark there, remove Clark there. Pekka in a second. Hey! They offered it. They offered the Pekka in a second. That's unbelievable. Wow. Stupid GMs. All right. I'm going to do a third. See what's up. Trade rejected. Okay, so it's Pekka in a second. Yeah, doing this with my eyes closed. This is such an easy deal. All right, we're going to do our second. I'm trying to just get a little more. I always like trying. And a fourth. All right. Let's just do it. Pekka, second, rights to Tarasov. Boom. Franchise goalie. Let's go. Oh, my God. Potvin might be available. Who knows? We can try and get the 5th from Washington. How is Potvin still out there? What's Washington's 5th here? Draft pick. Genther, 2nd and a 5th. Okay, no. Shish, Orb. So edit the Genther trade. To remove this. And then I think at this point, we probably just sit at 3 picks later. So we're upgrading. Is it worth a 2nd round? Because the 5th pick doesn't really matter. I don't know. Is it worth a 2nd round pick to upgrade our 21st to the top 5? I'd say yeah. If they do this, 2 top 8 picks. Yeah, as Atlantic Please says. Trade rejected. Come on. That's a fair deal. Look at all the draft capital you're getting. Washington is being really difficult. Washington, I do not like your attitude right now. That's not fair. These are fair deals that I am offering you, and you are not taking them. It's annoying. It's annoying, and it's not fun. All right. So the only people who want to trade their pick right now is Boston. Boston, we can try and get that pick, but I gotta see who takes our boy next. See, look at this. Look at the grinder here. So that's the gem who went. He's a grinder, elite medium, 77 overall. I want that right winger because he could play immediately in the bottom half. So let's see. What's the other trade we have to make? So find a trade for Werenski who is on Columbus because you did vote for Werenski. We're going to take a look at both deals, though. We're going to take a look at the Werenski deal and the Dahlin deal, just for giggles. So it's going to cost us Nicky, Bob, and Niscala a third and a fifth. Okay, so the third and the fifth is nothing. This is just for his rights, remember. We don't even have him under contract. Ooh. So they took Potvin there. There's the right winger, Potvin. He went at 5, 5th overall. So it looks like we're just going to have to sit on 8th and view the draft class. At 8 overall, actually, we can get Fost. Hopefully at 8. That's not bad. That's a top 6 forward medium. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's still a right winger. Maybe he can play in the top, or in the bottom half, bottom 6. Let's do that. So we're going to pin him to watch list. Sort by potential. Yeah. There's Ovechkin at 144. Victor Ovechkin. There's no more. I don't think we have any gems. Do we have any more gems? Oh, we have a couple of gems here. Defenseman gem. We could trade back and get some of these. Our gems haven't been working out lately, though. Maybe we'll try and get Shing Time. Xander Shing Time. We can try to do that. We can try and get Chow, Gordon Chow. Try and get Lee Green. Got a lot of options here. All right, but first we got to focus on... where is he? Where's our boy? Fast. There we go. So we're going to get Fast at 8, hopefully. And then we need to find a trade for Dahlin, who is... Can anybody tell me where Dahlin is playing? Is it still Buffalo? St. Louis, thank you. Atlantic, please. Gold Star. Yeah, like trade for Potvin. I'm thinking about it. That was our right winger who could fit in the lineup. So a third and Niscala. It's about the same for the Werenski trade. So everybody picked Werenski coming in, so we're going to do that deal first. Let's go back to Columbus. Let's go get Zach Werenski on the team here. Zach Werenski. Oh, they got Mo. Look, they got Mo Sider. Does Mo play on the top 4D? He shoots right. Mo plays on the right side. All right, find a trade. Third and a fifth. Oh, they kicked me out. Top 4 medium, Pelche. Oh, see, they got screwed here at number 6 overall. You get a 66 overall. That's not good. You want a better player than that. That's a bust. All right, find a trade. Werenski for a 1-year deal. That's what I'm thinking, too. I think we pay him like $8 million over 1 year. That is the correct move there. We are on the same page. So Zach here, his trade value is literally nothing. Edit trade. Zach. Like, why is it costing so much? Propose trade. I'm just looking for his rights here, people. How are you making me pay so much for Zach Werenski's rights? 2/5 should get this done. You got a thing called a trade block, eh? All right, so they want a third and a fifth. We'll do this deal. Trade accepted. All right, Zach Werenski on the team. Tarasov on the team. We got to make sure they fit under the cap, but we're going to do those things. We're going to make it work. And then on the roster as well, we got a 5th round pick. Oh, actually, there was a couple gems, but they weren't that enticing. We have 3 first-round picks next year. We're going to wait on those all the way. And then we got the 21st. What can we get for the 21st overall pick? So if we get, can we get 2 seconds out there? We can trade back. 33rd overall, and then a 3rd-round pick next year. No, there's nothing really enticing for the 21st overall pick. There. What if we did it? If there was 2 seconds sitting out there, maybe I would have done it. Maybe if we do a first and a second. Everybody's trying to dump their contracts on us. No, we're not taking your bad contracts. All right. Let's go trade. Oh, the trade for Potvin scenario is interesting. So we're coming up next on the board. Potvin's here in Washington. So if we go find a trade, now that we know who the player is, where they are, what they're going to cost. Potvin's real good. Genther, Young, and a 5th. Kick me out. So we got 3 minutes here, but we're going to explore this trade. I'm going to call it timeout. Yeah, we got 8 minutes. We're going to find a trade for Potvin here. It's going to be a huge deal in the media. Did they take fast? No way they took fast. That is so annoying. No, oh my gosh. All right. So we need a whole new plan. This is one of our worst drafts. This is one of our worst drafts. Usually we fall butt backwards into like a great draft for no reason because I put no work into the draft and then all of a sudden I luck out. But this year, not working. So Beret, we don't care about. Is this gonna trade rejected? Okay, so no. 2 firsts? Is 2 firsts worth Potvin? Because like he's the perfect player. Pierre Potvin's on our lineup tomorrow. Plays in that right wing spot. Costs no money. Like, I want to do it. Let's take away Beret. 2 firsts. Trade rejected. Let's throw back in Beret. The 2 firsts didn't even get it done. What a terrible draft from us. Trade accepted! Hey, all right. Best draft ever. Let's go. Let's go. Crab people.
Crab people. Crab people.
We got our guy. So that's what it would have cost to trade up to the 7th or 6th overall pick. That's how I'm looking at it. What a great draft. Unbelievable. Let's Adam, what does the fox say? Do a little dance for us. That's so much stress gone. Amazing. Especially because Foss just left. Oh my god, we would have got screwed. Foss is 65 overall. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness we didn't take him. Everything worked out perfectly. Let's go. Let's go. You love to see it. Yes. Dr. Chemical Burns, you do love to see it. Amazing. Amazing. We got our boy. We have our right right side of the lineup is shored up. Beautiful. Let me go find a trade. Let's get rid of the rest of our stupid draft picks. Our 5th round pick, what can that get us? A 6th and a 7th. I want a 5th round pick next year. That's what I really want. A 6th from Calgary and a 7th. A 6th and a 7th. Unless let's say there's a gem. 153. Somebody write that down. View draft class. 153. Is there a gem we can get at that moment? No, we'd have to trade up. All right, let's try and get like Xander Shingtime or Gordon Chow or Green. Let's try and get one of these gems. I'm going to trade a 2nd round pick next year and move up possibly and try and swap it with a this year pick. Let's see what it does for us. So we have 2 seconds next year. Let me see. So a third and a fourth. Can we get into the second round this year? No, it doesn't look like it. No, nobody's offering. Oh, there we go. 67th overall. We got one from Dallas. So we're just betting on that Nashville finishes higher. So we can either take a second round pick this year or we keep it for next year. I'm kind of leaning towards, there's 3 gems, you know, we can take a chance on one of them. There's the Dallas pick. So we either do it this year or next year. What are you guys thinking? We got time here because we're not in a rush to make this trade. Do we draft a player this year in the second round or next year in the second round? There are 2 gems. So we only have one. We don't have any more picks in the gems areas. Keep it, load up on picks for next year. We already have 3 first-round picks next year. So we're going to have a hefty draft class. Maybe we spread it out, you know? So we move one of the seconds. There was a second for 2/3. Oh, was there a second for 2/3? Ooh, okay. So let me view draft class. Let me write down the gems right now. If there was a second for 2/3, like, that's interesting. We don't have a good track record of drafting. Z-Boat. That's mean. So I gotta write this down. So Shing Time's gonna go at 89, 75, and 115. So we'd have to get a draft pick that's 89, 75, or 115. Hopefully 2/3 can get us that. If we can get the second for 2/3, I'll take those 2/3 this year. Because I want to spread out those draft picks. I think that's good thinking, right? You spread them out, because if we're going to take 3 first-round picks next year, we don't want a million prospects coming out the same year. So here's a third. Who had the 2/3? Chernak. We need 2/3 this year. Dallas has a second and a 7th. Dallas has a 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 4th, 3rd, and 5th. Okay, Florida, 3rd and 5th. That's our 3rd. Okay, Florida's interesting. We can probably do this. Yeah, Brandon, we can look at Ovi. We can definitely take a look at him there. Oops, what did I hit? There we go. Draft picks. So I thought they had 2/3. I guess they only have 1/3. Oh, they were trying to trade us next year's 3rd. So, Colorado. So that 4th actually would get us. The 4th would get us the 115, and the 3rd would get us like the 75. So we could do the 2nd and the 4th, or the 3rd and the 4th, and that'll get us the 2 prospects that we need. So finish. I would do this. 2nd for a 3rd and a 4th, and then we get the 2 prospects we need. Proposed trade. Oh, they don't even want to do it. All right. Back to the drawing board, people. Florida will not do it. Let's try it again. I'm going to throw in maybe the 5th, too. Nashville is worth a lot. Oh, we're going to get kicked out in 2 seconds. All right, let's go back. Find a trade. Draft picks. I'm going to try this 5th and this 2nd next year. 3rd round pick. 3rd. If we can see a 3rd and a 4th this year. 4th round pick. There's one. Somebody's got to give us both. Who's out here trying to give us both? Who's out here trying to do it? Is there anybody? So Winnipeg. Oh, Arizona's doing the 3rd. All right. So let's go back to this one. Arizona. Very friendly to trade with. That's an 85, so we might be able to sneak that 89 in there. And then their other pick is a 5th. No, that wouldn't get us. No. They have 2/3, though. Okay. Let's try and work backwards here. So the 2nd and the 5th isn't going to do it. Trade rejected. 6th. Oh, my God. Hey, that's not bad at all. We gave up a 2nd-round pick and a 5th and a 6th. 5th and 6th round draft picks don't really mean anything to me. And now we got 2/3 at 85 and 68. So we can get the 75 and the 89. Let's go. Let's go. Best draft ever. Best draft ever. If these episodes had titles, this one would be titled Best Draft Ever. There's McKinnon. McKinnon was 79 overall, left wing. That's awesome. Lalim. All the names come back. That's so funny. Potvin, he's ours. All right, sim options. Sim to pick 68. Make pick. Best draft ever. That's what I'm calling it. I always said this was our best draft. We got Chow. We got Shingtime. We got Green. We're going to take Chow. He's rated higher. Let's go. Gordon Chow, welcome to the team. Make pick. Let's go. Nope, not great, but awesome. Kind of. That's okay. We don't. Our scouts aren't that good. I gotta remember that. 3rd for a 4th. No, decline trade. We're gonna make pick. That's okay. Let's see what Shingtime does. Let's go. Xander, welcome to the team. Elite. Also not elite. We got top 4 low. That's okay. It's okay. Hopefully it amounts to something. I don't know. That's okay. Sim to pick 200. That's our last pick. 7th round. Oh, we're going to take this. Edit this trade. We're going to kick our 7th round pick down the road. Take the one from Montreal. 2 7ths. Trade rejected. We're just going to swap it. There you go. Thank you. We have no more picks. We swapped our 7th. We didn't even take the 7th. And we got Chow and Shingtime. Hopefully they work out. Even though they're projected to be elites and they weren't elite. Very annoying. All right. Now we have some tiny business to take care of in signing Werenski and signing our new goalie, Mr. Tarasov. We also have to re-sign Nylander and Lamb, associate and goalie. All right. So associate coach. Associate coach Nylander. NHL associate coach. Ooh, Callie wants to be a head coach. Ooh, Callie, want to be a head coach. Well, here's a whole bunch of money to be an associate coach. And then our goalie coach, Lamb, NHL goalie coach. Ooh, Lamb wants to be an assistant coach. Well, here's a bunch of money to be a goalie coach. There you go. Take the money. Bye. And then Tavares and Beagle are sitting there in the AHL. Fun fact, you don't need AHL coaches. You don't need them. The game, it's just bonus if you have them. We might need new scouts. We have some good scouts here, though. Like this, that's an A+ scout, so I'm going to re-sign him. Offer contract. Offer contract to Crosby. Damian Crosby's got a strong hockey name. Let's see. A+. 5 years. Here you go. Bunch of money. Bunch of money. 4 years. Reginald. That's a strong name as well. Forsberg, Molly. Let's go. Resign. Friesen. A lot of scouts need new contracts. Resign. Scout money is fake money. Let's be honest. Resign. Here you go. There you go. Awesome. Hopefully the coaches come back. This is my favorite period of the entire season. Welcome the Christminator 19. Welcome. We are the Crab People.
Crab people, crab people.
Welcome to the show. This is my favorite part of the entire offseason because we, as a team, get to yeet some NHL players into the sun. Let's go over to the view contract screen and get rid of some guys. Oh, baby, is this a good time? When you want too much money and you think I'm gonna give you that contract, you got to be kidding me. First thing we're going to do is take care of business with Outlaw, who is an elite low draft pick from last season. We're going to finally bring him to the organization. Here's your contract, Christian Outlaw. Hopefully we see you in the NHL in a couple of years. Potvin, oh man, you're going to be on an NHL roster year one. That is a future star. Welcome to the organization. Zach Werenski, we got to give you a deal. We have a whole bunch of RFAs here, so let's qualify them before we take care of any other business. Hodges, 22, top 6 D-low. Yeah, Hodges can have a deal. Qualify. Darling, no. Card, goodbye to the moon. Card's gone. Darling, yeah, you can stick around. You can play on the Marlies. Baldwin, how much do you want? Offer contract. We don't really need you. Anderson, offer contract. Two-way, 78. I'll think about it. Brewer, offer contract. Two-way, 78. That's actually a good one. No! Eat it to the moon! Bye! One-way contract. Get out of here. Duclair, you're 36. Bye. Don't even want to know how much you want. OEL. Oof. OEL's never going to be... Knockoff OEL is never going to be OEL. So probably yeeted to the moon. Safin, what do you want? One-way contract. Bye. You're done. Sergeyev, offer contract. One way, he's done. How are you kidding me? Get your agent out of my office. Sword, what do you want? One way. Sword's done. Released. All right, here we go. This is the actual business. $8 million 1 year. Oh, he actually only wants 1 year. Let's do the $8 million 1 year. He's going to be 35 next year. He wants a contract, so we're going to try and get him a little undervalued. 7.9. Zach Werenski. 7.9. This is actually quite a deal. I'm going to offer the contract. 7.9. Let's go. Zach Werenski. All right. And then let's try with our new goal. Oh, that's why Tarasov costs so much. He's an RFA. Oh, baby. We can sit on this. You know how much we love terrible RFA negotiations. Oh, yes, you are going to sit there until August. We are going to spend all of our money, and you're going to take like $3 million to be our franchise goalie. Wow. We are lucking out here. What a great offseason. Let's go. McCulloch, offer contract. One way. Smaby is our backup. I don't need you. You're 26. To the moon with you, McCulloch. Release. All right. That's taken care of. Anisimov, I'll give you an NHL contract. Or not, I'll give you a pro contract. There you go. You can come back to our organization. There you go. Awesome. Okay. In the system, same thing. All skaters. What do we got left? We got to decide on these Marlies contracts. So let me look at the defenseman by overall main roster. That's everybody. So this is our top 8 now. Or top 6, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still need... Who did I have? Who am I missing? Who am I missing here? Oh, why is Werenski's on the in the system roster? No, wait. We have Clark, Perrin, and Young. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Niskala? Where is Niskala? Oh, how come he's so booty? What happened? Niskala was like an 81 like an hour ago. And now his morale, and now he's garbage. Now he's 74. We have a new problem to solve. Because I penciled him in. because he was better than that. All right. All right. All right, so we got a new problem to solve. Let's figure this out. So these are our Marlies defensemen. All right, let's go to all of our defensemen. We might have to take some money and sign a defenseman. It's going to be on the left side, because the right side's obviously Fox, Clark, and Young. And then we have Werenski, Perrin, and we just need a left overall 81 left-handed D. That's not bad. We can find that. And then who wants to be our extra D man? So Anderson, two-way. We can do that. The money doesn't matter. We have a lot of defensemen in the organization, though, and that's the only thing I worry about. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we don't need OEL here. OEL, I'm sorry. Thank you for being a great soldier on our team, but I'd rather hold on to Brewer and Anderson. Unless we do OEL and Brewer. Let me see. So we're going to do Brewer for sure. 2 years, 78 overall. And then we actually don't even need Anderson or OEL because we're going to sign an 81 overall defenseman. And then Brewer is the 7th. So we got those 3 plus 2 plus 1 more plus Brewer. And then knock off OEL can be gone. Then Tan is going to be a lot better than a 76. So Tan can be even the 8th defenseman. So it'll be Brewer, then Tan, and then hopefully we sign like an 80 overall. I think that's good. I think that works. Maybe we do extra protection. Like I can keep. They're all right-handed too. Like we need some left-hand. Yeah, we even need left-hand. So Anderson's gone. Release to the moon. Bye. OEL. Goodbye. Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh wait, no, we won't. You don't work here anymore. There we go. That's our defense core for the future. We're gonna bring in 2 warm bodies to get everything straight, and then we're good. Yeah, Tan and Brewer. Those are our extra defensemen. Then we bring in 1 more. Awesome. And then hopefully maybe Niskala gets better. He makes $1.9 million for forever. Remember how hyped we were to sign that contract? And I don't know what's happening with his career, but it's gone in the booty. It's gone in the toilet. All right, so let's go back. All skaters. Who we have left to sign? We got Raleigh, 1962. No, don't need you. Good night, goodbye, see you tomorrow. No, we won't. Your key card doesn't work anymore. Baldwin, you want a 2-way? Hey, I'll give you a 2-way. Baldwin, see, that's a good dude. You want a 2-way contract? I'll give you a 2-way contract all day. It's not my money. Travis Baldwin, welcome to the organization. Welcome back. You're sticking around. Dirksen is 20, top 6 low. Plays on both sides, though. Marlies might be able to use him. I'm gonna keep Dirksen in the organization. We need some contracts here. So we're gonna sign Dirksen. Marlies might be able to use him. Free money. 3 years. You can do this one. Dirksen, welcome. Oh, he's got an X Factor. Look at that. Wow. Harry. All right. So there we go. I'm gonna leave Chow out for now. Anderson, Shing time. We'll bring him into the organization next year. There's the main roster in the system. Anybody I'm missing? We got the RFAs done. We got a whole bunch more there to sign. Skaters, goalies, done. Tarasov, that deal's going to suck for him. All right, let's go. See what we got here. We sim a little. Let's see who signs, who's upset with me. Hey! Nylander comes back as the associate coach because he likes the money. Lamb. We need a new goalie coach. So we're gonna let Lamb go. We're gonna get a new goalie coach. These are all the scouts that resign. Potvin! Let's go. Werenski. Beautiful. Outlaw. Baldwin. Brewer doesn't do it. Brewer's not happy with where we finished in the standings. Huh. You know what? I don't like your attitude, Brewer. I think you should take the money when I give it to you. You know what? I want guys who want to be here. That's who I want on my team, Mr. Matt Brewer. I'm gonna actually want him. He's top 60, 26, 78 overall. He's a perfect seventh defenseman. We are going to try and sign him. After that, yeah, Maximus Brewer. He has a great name, Maximus Brewer. Also, these deals, screw. They're just waiting on the RFAs. I might just do them. Offer contract, 1 way, 3 years, $1 million. I'm gonna do 2 years, darling. You can have that money. He's 23. Harry Rogers, yes, 2 years, $1 million. There you go. You can have Harvey Rogers, my bad, and Mr. Ryan Hodges. You take your RFA deal. All right, let's go, Sim. And we're getting a new goalie coach because the people have been asking for a new goalie coach. So I'm going to see if I can see what happened with Niskala, because I swear he was better than what he is right now. No, looks like not that much better. First round draft pick in 2024. Remember Tommy Niskala? Thought he'd be better than this. Modified attributes 1. Current overall 74. Tommy. You really didn't work out. Maybe we can trade you. Maybe you got some trade value. We'll see. We'll see when we get to that period in time. We will see. All right, let's sim a day. Resign phase. We're almost done here. Damian Crosby coming back. That's a scout. Reginald Muir coming back. Forsberg, Molly coming back. Friesen Drew coming back. Luke Molson coming back. Harvey Rogers takes the deal. Maximus Brewer finally takes the deal. All those other RFAs, we qualified them. We can skip over to the free agency period. Ryan Hodges took the RFA deal, qualified that offer, took it. Hey, Darren Darling as well. Coach is not renewed. Ethan Lamb, goodbye. No more goalie coach. We need a new goalie coach. So, how are we going to do this? NHL assistant. We're going to sort by quality, I guess. Let's go quality. I'm going to scroll down to NHL goalie coach. I hope that's a quality of coach. AHL head. So it's not a quality of coach. How can I do this? Maybe I do teaching specialty. Oh, okay. Teaching specialty will go to goalies. All right, let's go to goalies, defenseman, scrolling. Forwards, scrolling. What do we got? Goalies, generalists. I should have gone from the other end. This was a bad decision. All right, next up is goalies after generalists. There we go. See, but all the goalies coaches suck. Let me know in the chat who you think we should hire as our goalie coach. Anybody here stand out? Any metric that I can use here to help me pick? This guy's got an A+ teaching. Yeah, so Illusions J says, check the goalie coach teaching stat. So we got an A+ teaching here. We got an A+ teaching here from Albright and Zinger. Yam says A+ teaching is nice. So let's go with Zinger. Probably get him. 55. Let's do that. Let's get Jeff Zinger. I'm guessing his first name is Jeff. I have no idea. Jaden Zinger. Scheme fit. So we want you as a goalie coach, so that's not really relevant because you want to be an AHL assistant coach, so those are the wrong players. Local fan base hardcore, current market champion. All right, let's go. Let's try and do this. Jaden, I'm gonna try and hire you. Is David Ayers available? How dare you? How dare you? NHL goalie coach. You want all the money? You can have all the money, Jaden Zinger. $350,000 offer contract. There you go, Jaden. All right. And then do we do the other guy as well? Other person? Rayner, Albright. We can do them both at the same time just in case the other one doesn't come through. A+ teaching as well. We can just do them both. And then one of them will sign, you know? NHL goalie coach, $350,000. Oh, $320 is the max we can do for Rayner. Offer contract. Whoever takes it first gets the money. Let's go. All right. Free agents. Contract limit warning. We have 38. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Roster right now. Free agent. Defenseman. Six defenseman, left-handed. Also a winger to help on that right side of the lineup in the fourth line. Oh, look, Hornquist went to UFA, $13 million. I nailed it. Way too much. Also, I assume this is not a UFA deal. Oh, this is a UFA deal. Who is this kid? 30 years. He's not a kid. Philip Tomasino, who's a real-life guy, because his picture's there. Oh, 2019 draft pick by the Nashville Predators. EA thinks he's going to be a very good player. I should write that down. So let's go to defenseman. Let's see who we got. Let's check the two-ways first. We love our two-way contracts. The money doesn't count. It's amazing. We got Faith here. Caden Faith. No 80 overall two-ways. Sitting there. Looking to take. We got affordable. Ukko-Pekka, that's our goalie. No, that's not our goalie. Tarasov, there's our goalie. So Ukko-Pekka actually went to free agency. We didn't even have to trade for his rights. He's just out there. And it would have cost us $8.5 million for Ukko-Pekka. But we got Tarasov, who is a franchise goalie, who's an RFA, who have the rights, who's 24, who I'd much rather have. Vasi's out there for $3.9 million. Remember, we paid Vasi a ridiculous amount of money last year. So I'm going to take this goalie Endland because he's under $1 million. And that's crazy. So I kind of want to just offer him a contract to be our backup goalie. 2 years, very cheap price. We have Smaby, but Smaby, we can't have too much goaltending. Like, we can send down Smaby. So I'm going to do that. Write that one down. I'm going to take a look at right wingers. Rantanen be cool. Puljujärvi's cool. Tuck is old. Chapman here looks like who we want. Kapanen's 35. We need someone cheap. Oh, this is an RFA deal. It must be. Oh my God. Salio? Who is this kid? What is happening? Yes. Here's $1.6 million. I want you for a couple of years. Why are you an elite player who's a free agent at 24? How did you slip through the cracks? 2 years, $1.8 million. How much, like, if I went up in years? 7 years, 4 years. $2 million is $1.9 million for 3 years of Salio. Take him to 27. Is this crazy? Is this too much? Am I losing it here? Am I overpaying for an 80 overall, but he's an elite low? I don't want to lose him. But he only wants 1 year, but I want him for a couple of years at this price, the 1.9. 1.9 seems cool. You know, in 3 years, that takes him to 2070. He gets good, then we got to actually pay him. All right, everybody, should I offer him more years? I don't want to be hamstrung by this contract. We should aim for 2 years. We can't do two-way. He doesn't want a two-way contract. No Name here says, I would aim for 2 years. Yeah, maybe we do the 2 years and then try and get him a little better. 3 years, maybe 3 years. 3 years is going to cost a little more. If we do something crazy like 5 years, 4 years, it takes him to 28. Maybe he'll take 4 years. 2 years. Expiry status is UFA, Gex 77. We're not taking him to RFA. His expiry status is UFA because he's already UFA. He's 24 years old. And he's UFA right now. Test with 2 years. All right. Let's test with the 2-year deal. Dr. Chemical Burns says that. Let's try it out. $1.7 million, 2 years. Let's give it to him. All right. I don't know how he's a free agent. I don't know who let him out. See, look, this player is, McCutcheon is a 23, but he's an RFA deal. That's crazy. Defenseman, let's go look for a defenseman. I think we might scoop somebody with that deal at $2 million. So we need an 80 overall defenseman here to be our extra defenseman. Defenseman costs so much money. Maybe we go for the trade market. I'm thinking we might have to resort to the trade market here because this is too much. I don't want to pay this much money for a defenseman who's an 80 overall. You know, if it's costing me $5 million, if it's costing me like $2 million, but he's 34, that's no fun. Actually, that Logan Stanley, maybe he's 34, 2.6. Logan Stanley, we just give that to him. That's not bad. $2.6 million. Defenseman costs money, unfortunately. But that's our left-handed defenseman. Plays on the third pair. I'm going with Logan Stanley right now. Martin's having a great year in real life for the Caps. There's a left-handed option. Anybody else cheaper? Like, oh, why did defenseman cost so much money? Gex 77 says Stanley for 1 year wouldn't hurt them too much. I agree with you, Gex. I agree with you. I'm thinking right now I'm sitting on Logan Stanley. Let's see the trades we have, the cap space. So I also want to leave room for whatever deal Tarasov wants. So next year we have so many picks. What could we move? See, the other teams always offer us guys who have high cap hits, which we don't want. So what I'm going to do here is my favorite thing in the world. Everybody knows my favorite thing in the world. It's the player search. It's the all-player search for defensemen. Remember, we are looking for a left-handed defenseman to play where I thought Niskala was going to pencil in. So I want a super young defenseman who is not expensive, who can play up to the role eventually, who we can potentially trade for. Remember we tried to get Strombo all those years ago? Strombo would be perfect. $2.4 million for 2 years. We can do this. Strombo and Young going for like a decade. Strombo and Young. So let's go to Carolina, find a trade. What would it take to get Strombo? I would love to know what the price is here for Strombo. Also, he's not up there in their trade value, which is awesome. Farrell, a third and a fifth. Shing Time, oh, okay. One of our first round picks. Forsstrom, we're not giving up. One of our first, a third, and then the prospect Ostapchuk. I don't want to give up Ostapchuk because he might be good. Oh, no, prospect. Dude is 29. Why did I think Ostapchuk was one of our prospects? So a first and a third, and then we can give up Ostap. Like, I don't care. Solve all our problems for a first and a third? How does everybody feel about that? I'm like, yeah, we might be fleecing. First and a third, like, what if I dropped it back? What can I do, like, next year? Okay, so they're not even this year's first round pick. Oh my god. So I'm moving it to this year's Leafs pick. So then next year we still have our first. And I'm moving it to a fourth. Try 2 seconds. Okay, instead of a first. That's a great idea. Let's try the 2 seconds. So St. Louis, the second, and a third finish. 2 seconds, a third, and Ostapchuk. For Strombo. Strombo and Young pairing for a decade. Trade accepted. Let's go. 3 first round picks still intact. Let's go. Oh. Hey. We tried so hard that 1 year to get Strombo, and look at us go. Best offseason we've had in a long time, that's for certain. Oh, gosh. Fox, Werenski, first line. Perrin, Clark, second line. Young, Strombo, forever, hopefully. We're going to RFA expiry. Let's go. Baby. Look at that. The cap hit's negligible. We still have $9.4 million, which I'm going to reserve. So our defense, we're done. Done. Done on defense, because Tan's going to mature into that 7th defenseman that we need. We got Brewer, 78 overall. Awesome. Forward group. Let's take a look. Up the middle, as always. We got Matthews, we got Turcotte, we got Kruger, we got Werenski. Done. Left side, Genther, Shish, Orb, Forsstrom. Done. Look at that elite, too. Right side, holy crap. It's Patan, Farrell, Potvin, Perreault. Holy cow. All I need to do is sign one depth winger. One depth right winger. Like, actually, do I just give all the money to Tarasov and just sign him long term? Because, okay, so Perreault is our last forward. We need one more forward. That Potvin trade when we got him at the draft, look how handy that came in. Like, oh man, so much young talent here. 18 and 21, Forsstrom and Potvin. We're going to be here forever. So let's go get one depth forward, and let's see how much Tarasov wants to stick around for the next 10 years. So, offer contract, 9. Oof. So, we have currently $9.4 million. $9.4 million in cap space. So if we want to do a 3-year deal, we can offer him 8.6. Does he want a contract extension? Extension wanted. It's blank. So we can do 3 years, 8.6. And then the next contract's gonna kill us. Or so we can do 3 years, 8.6. Or we wait him out and we do the 1 year and we try and screw him on the RFA deal. Actually, we only have one RFA year left. 3 years, 8.6. I think we can do that, or we wait him out. It's one or the other. The 8.6, how much does that leave us in cap space? Like $1 million? What does he want for 5 years? Illusion J-Ax, $10 million. So it'd be 10 million, 10.2, which we don't have. You know, we don't have. All we have right now is $9.4 million in cap space. So that's our max. We can't go any higher than that. So the only way to get this contract is If we offered it 3 years, then we'd have $1 million. Not even $1 million. We have less than $1 million left on the cap. But, oh my God, we can trade Niskala. I forgot. We got to trade Niskala. We'll get a little bit more cap relief. Let's trade Niskala. I don't know what happened to him, but we need to move him because he makes $1 million. Where is he? He is on, because this is not a two-way contract. This is a one-way and makes $1.9 million. We can get even more money. Oh my God! People just want him. People just want him for no reason. Oh my God! A third and a fourth from Carolina. I cannot take this deal fast enough. Carolina, get back over here. Actually, there's more deals. A third and a fourth from Carolina is what I want, but there's even more deals. There's 38 contracts. There's 38 trades here. A third and a sixth. Okay. Give me this Carolina deal. Carolina, what are you thinking? Why are you so dumb? Everybody wants him for some reason. He sucks now, though. I don't know. I'm doing this. So I'm going to try and upgrade a pick. We have a fourth here. Maybe we can get a second round pick for Niskala. So next year's second from Carolina. A fourth and Niskala for a second. Trade rejected. Okay, so we can't get a second. We can't get a third and a fourth, though. 2/3. Ooh, let's try and get 2/3. 2/3 for straight up Niskala. Trade rejected. All right. So 2/3. Can I throw in a fifth? No. I'm going to try and throw in a sixth. Trade accepted. 2/3. Let's go. Tommy Niskala, get out of here. All right. Amazing. We got another $1.9 million in cap space. Free agents. Let's go get somebody to play in the bottom six. Jesse, offer Tarasov 8.2 for 5 years. I beg you. I will try that. I don't want to upset him, and then we get screwed like we did with Sandine. I'm afraid of that, to be honest. I am a fearful person. I get scared of things like that. There's Sandine out there, you know. He's a free agent right now. We can't have him because we can't afford him. I'm scared. But we do have $10.1 million in cap space. So 10.1 for somebody to play this McLeod deal. Why does McLeod want so little? So Michael McLeod, 84 overall, center apparently, wants less than $1 million. Why does he want less than $1 million? I don't know, but I'm going to try and do this. Is he going to get terrible? 1.1. Can I do 1 year, Michael McLeod? Just in case this turns out to be a bad deal. $1.3 million. Okay, I'm going to do this. Even though we need a right winger, he's a center. Let me look at the right wingers before I go out and give Michael McLeod that for under $1 million. Let me just look at the right winger. Okay, so Kapanen is 35. No. 1.8. Joey Anderson. Remember, we can... Oh, my God. Remember, we have Salio. Ooh, and Cronwall. Okay, Cronwall's here. Darby, we want Cronwall here. Okay. Here we go. 1.4. 2 years. 1.45. There we go. And we have Salio still to sign. Oh, that's our whole lineup. If we get these 2 deals done, that is our entire roster. We're done. Oh, man. Let's go. And then we can see some 2-way deals we can probably get done. Rainer, how dare you? Rainer says that we have poor chemistry. Hey, crap, people. We do not.
Crab people.
That's rude. Rainer is rude. Hopefully the other goalie coach comes through. Hey! Jaden Zinger joins the team. Let's go. Jaden didn't say he hates the guys who work here. Screw that other dude. Wow, that was rude. Per Cronwall signs, and Salio does sign too, right? I thought I saw it at the top. Did Salio sign? Salio signed, right? Okay. Let me just... I thought I saw this at the top that Salio signed with the team. Forwards. Yeah, he did. We got them both. Oh, my God. $8.9 million. Our team is done. Salio was an elite low when he was a free agent. That's unbelievable. Forsstrom's out there. Cronwall. Okay. So we're done with our roster. It looks amazing. I hope it all comes together in the regular season. We'll see. That's always the challenge for us. Now we just need to figure out this contract with Tarasov. So we only have $8.9 million, so we can only do the 3-year deal. $8.9 million is all we got. That's what's left. I don't know. We're going to wait it out. He might take the RFA deal. That's happened to us before, where they take the RFA deal and they kind of screw us on the cap. But we're going to wait a week. We're going to see if it goes down. We're going to see what the number is. Hopefully it goes down. You know how much we love waiting till training camp. Right. Keep simming. Who did we did this with? That was the Sandine thing that I won the negotiation, right? I forget. And then we're going to... I got to check the two-ways. Before. It's July 18th. Let's see what the two-way deals are looking like. Anybody come down in price? Anybody... I went to view contracts, not free agents. Who can we add to our roster with our free money, a.k.a. two-way contracts? Is anybody out there? Oh, Jake DeBrusk. Let's do it. Jake DeBrusk, old man, join the team. Also, I didn't check the elite potential guys. I always forget that. Oh, here we go. There's actually still some out there. Okay, all elite potential, low. So we got 22-year-old Roke. Okay, I'm going to take a flyer on Woods here. He's 20 years old, 68 overall, elite low. He might turn out to something. It's a free body. Let's take it. We're going to try that. We only have 38 contracts. We can take a flyer on Mr. J. Woods. Welcome. All right. And then we have Pastrnak, who wants a two-way deal. So we're going to add Jake DeBrusk. What did I say? Pastrnak. We're going to add Jake DeBrusk. Two-way, $1 million. Jake DeBrusk. Welcome. All right. Welcome to the organization. That's 40 contracts. Still got room. Any other old men want to sign with the team? We got you. Nope, decline. That was... Jared Woods had the simplest response ever. Hey, Jake DeBrusk is a Toronto Maple Leaf, everybody. 80 overall, Jake DeBrusk. Let's check on Tarasov right now. We are winding down our off season. We are doing Jake DeBrusk deals. That's the point of the season we are at. 35-year-old. Hey, there we go. It's coming down. He's coming down, everybody. We're getting there. Oh, man, he's coming down in price. Oh, baby. We can offer up to $9 million. That's how much we have in cap space. But we're going to wait another week. If we can squeeze him just a little bit more. Oh, actually, we're going to go to the end of this week and check the two ways once again. Maybe we can sign Jake DeBrusk again. The other Jake DeBrusk, his twin, also named Jake DeBrusk. Maybe he also wants a deal from the Toronto Leafs. Let's see. I can't wait till Steve does another one of these streams. That was so entertaining when he did it. His Red Dead stream. Red Dead Dangle Demption. I was just thinking about that. We need to get Steve back on here. It's a good time. All right. So nobody else in the 80s wants a two-way. You know that's our favorite point to sign, the two-way deals. Let's wait on Tarasov to the middle of August. Hopefully he doesn't take the RFA deal. That is my greatest fear, that he takes the qualifying offer, and then we're sitting here with a Tarasov that we're overpaying. All right. Free agents. Anybody left out there want money from us? Hey, we actually got some guys here. Some players. So a Marco Rossi can be had for a very cheap price. Rasmussen, 33 though. A lot of old guys out here looking for deals. Mike Comtois, or Maxime Comtois. Fuegmo Samuel has been on our team before because he plays on both sides. He's very useful. Under $1 million, 1 year. We could do that. Actually, I kind of want to do this. I'm going to offer him what he wants. I like that he plays both sides. 82. Hopefully throw him on that right side. Make it a little better. All right. And then lastly, so that's our last deal of the offseason in terms of free agents. And then we need to check on our goalie of the future, Mr. Tarasov, offer contract. He's coming down, baby. We have $9 million. $1 million's going to the deal we just handed out to Samuel. The 2 years, 7.2. I don't hate that. I'm going to wait a week, see what the contract we just threw out there comes out to. And let's see. We're going to wait 2 weeks. Yes, we are figuring Tarasov out. Almost got scared. I thought that was Tarasov who was accepting the qualifying offer. All right, here we go. Last week before September. Here we go. This is it. I think we do the deal now with Tarasov no matter what it is. I don't want to wait another week. Let's get this guy done. Coming down again. We have $9.3 million in cap space. Oh, baby. We could do this one year deal for $4.8 million. The 2 year 7 is real nice. Lock him up for long. We don't have the money for that. No name here says lock him up. We can't lock him up. We only have $9.3 million in cap space left. So the most we can do is 3 years. 3 years, 25. Franchise goalie, 4 years for 8. I don't think he's taking that. He wants $9.7 million. We can do the 8.3 to leave us at $1 million. Let's try this. What are we thinking? 4 years, 8 point. Do you think he'll take that? 4 years, 8.3? Free Loss Inc. says 5 years for all we have. I'm afraid of upsetting him. I'm really afraid of upsetting him. Oof. All right. Mods, is it poll time? 3 years, 8.3? Yeah, we're going to do 3 years. No poll mods. We decided Gex77 makes a great point. I like the 3 years for 8.3. He isn't excited to be here. We don't want to tick him off. 3 years, 8.3. Let's do it. That leaves us $1 million in cap space. Alexander Tarasov. All right, let's try it. Get a goalie for 3 years. He's going to want a big contract at the end of it. Let's get this done. I can't believe we got all these contracts done and we made a couple trades. Hey, there we go. We're good. That's actually September 1, so I got to sim to like here. We have a solid team. We have so much depth. Edit lines. We have so much depth from young players. That's what I love about this team. We have a lot of depth coming from recent draft picks. You love to see it. You love to see the Strombo, Young, Clark, Perrin, Werenski, Fox, Decor. Everybody's got X Factors. We have 6 X Factor defensemen iced every night. Chemistry is not the best, but they'll make up for it with their skills. Skilled team. All right, we're done. Defund the parking lot. We'll see what we can do. All right, let's get to the regular season. Oh, 9-game trial warranted. Coach Phil Kessel has a new conversation concern or something. What are your thoughts on Pierre Potvin? What's the plan for this year? The plan, no, trial. I think a 9-game, no. So I think a 9-game trial is the best route. I think we need to send Pierre down for seasoning. 9-game trial. Let's go. Phil. There he is. Look at his face. Look at his face. There we go. Phil, yeah, let's go. All right. That's fun. So we need to make sure that our boy is on the team. Ooh, Anisimov looks like he might be able to get something. So we got to, everybody write that down. We got to trade Anisimov at the deadline for something. That extra goalie we got. We're not trading Shingtime. We just drafted him. So we're going to stop the simulation. We're going to get to here. End of the preseason. October 10th is the date. October 11th is, all right, waivers. Let's go. We might trade everything, this season to go for it, because I believe in this season. This team is real good. We got a lot of amazing talent. We have a lot of young stars. So we already have Potvin on the roster. Okay, so he's already up there in the system. We call up Forsstrom. What do we do? Jake DeBrus can play on the roster. So let me see. Yeah, Potvin's on the third line. Wow. Pierre Potvin, Kruger, Jake DeBrusque. Then we got scratched Cronwall, Perreault, Samuel. That's good. Those are our free agent signings. Those are our extra skaters we signed. Baby, it's all working out. I'm going to send down one of them. Are they waivers eligible? I'm going to send down Perreault or Cronwall. Probably send down Cronwall. Did Tarasov need to be called up? Great question. Let's check on that. Goalies. He's not starting, apparently. There you go. All right, so now Tarasov is starting. Starting lineup. Bruss, Kruger, Salio, Faro, Orb, Shishkanov. Need an extra D-man. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Take a look at these roster moves and who is waiver eligible and who is not. So all our skates, we had too many forwards. So the extra was Perreault, Cronwall, and Samuel. So we're going to leave him up. Perreault has to clear waivers, so we're going to send him down. We're going to send down Cronwall. Finish. No waivers. Oh. Now it says waivers there. Oh, no, but waivers are off now. So, yes. So there we go. So let's get rid of those guys right now while we can. And then I don't want to call up anybody we don't have to call up. But in the system, our extra defenseman is Tan and Brewer. Brewer is going to... Oh, no waivers for Tan. But I don't want this 20-year-old or 19-year-old Carson Tan being a healthy scratch. So we're going to call up Maximus Brewer, who is 26 and 78, and he can sit on the bench. Depth defenseman. All right, so let's call him up. All right, so in the NHL, let's go to our edit lines, best AHL lines. Head coach preferred lines. Mods, can we have a poll set? Will we be leading the Atlantic Division by the trade deadline? We are going to sim to the trade deadline, and then we're going to call it a night. Our team is set. Take a look at the team. Take a look at who we have, and if you think they are going to perform well enough to win the Atlantic Division, or at least be in first at the trade deadline, let's make a bet on that. Jake DeBrusk rounding out the fourth line. We finally have a grinder, an old man grinder in our everyday lineup. That's what I assume Jake DeBrusk is. I know he's a sniper in the game, but at this point, at 35 on our fourth line, he is a fourth line grinder. Robert, the poll is, will we be in first place in the Atlantic Division at the trade deadline? That's what we're going to run with for the poll, and then we're going to call it a night. That's what we're going to do. Oh, sorry, a bet. It's not a poll, right? Yeah, I've been saying poll. Bet. Bet. All right, that's our team. That's our lineup. Zach Werenski's ugly mustache is on the team. Let's get to it. Let's sim it. Start the year. 9-game trial for our new draft pick, Potvin. Hey, starting out hot. Everybody wants shing time in the trade. Decline trade. How long is 9 games? There we go. The bet is up. Your channel predictions. Get your doubloons ready. You can now place your bets on will we be first in the division at the deadline. Place your bets. Do your thing. If you want to wait and see how we have done at the end of the first month of the season, we are 5-5. Slow start, but that's okay. We're used to slow starts. You know, it's a thing with our team. Potvin is doing well in his first 9 games. Played 10 games in his career. He has 5 goals, 2 assists. 5 goals! First 10 games of the year. Unbelievable. That's a great start to your career. Scratched. Still Brewer and Samuel. Goalies. For some reason, there you go. Tarasov, why aren't you starting? Oh, he is starting. 8 games. Oh. Oof. I am sad we gave him all that money. Wow. He is awful. Awful start of the year. 886. All right. Let's get to the trade deadline. Let's see what we have with the Toronto Leafs. This is it. Oh, hold up. Trades. This is it. We are simming. We won a 10-0 game versus Ottawa. The LFR for that one must have been great. Hey, Phil Kessel is very happy I kept my promise. Yeah, keep him up. Boom. Phil Kessel. Bye. Let's go. Boom. All right. Decline trade. I'm going to have to decline that trade all season. Everybody wants. Who is this? View player info. Oh, he's an X Factor. He's a goalie. AHL starter. Superstar X Factor. Exact. Oh, he's 30. Decline. Like, what is this prospect? Oh, no. He's 30 years old. Not a prospect. Oh, Adam Fox was injured. We'll hopefully bounce back a little. Go on a little run here with a healthy lineup. Shish is not playing well. Persuade. You know that's my default. I hit that persuade, and he has confidence in himself. Let's go. No more. I'll change. Hey, Colorado sucks. Do we have their first round pick? They fired their head coach. I hope that's one of the first round picks we still have. Central Scouting. December. We're still in 4th in the division. All we need to do is sneak into the playoffs and we'll cause some damage. That's what I hope. That's what I believe. Looks like the nose might pay out. It's where it's trending towards. We are not climbing the standings as we do usually in the middle of the season where we go on a little run. We're staying steady with our 4th seed pace here. Can't really pick it up. We can't really go on a run. We keep winning a couple, then losing one, then winning a couple, and losing one. Oh, we've climbed to the 3rd. Okay. We're pulling back up. Let's do this. Oh, back down to 4th. 3rd place again. Okay, we're out of a wild card. Doesn't look like we're going to be in. Oh, 2nd place. Oh, 2nd place. We're climbing back in. There's the little run I asked for. 2nd place. 4 points back. 4 points back. Decline trade. 4 points back. Let's go. We can do this. We can do this. 5 points back now. At the trade deadline. We got a couple games left here. Let me sim these. Jared Woods is injured. We can't do it. The Noes have to pay out. As you can see in the bottom right corner there, the Toronto Leafs have 80 points on the year. We are 7 point backs of the Ottawa Senators, who are having an unbelievable season. They have 87 points. Payouts. We are not in first place in the Atlantic Division at the trade deadline, but we're having a pretty good season. This is a playoff team. And we're not like tearing through the league because that's been bad luck for us. I like where we are. We're going to buy at the deadline. We're going to trade maybe a draft pick. I don't know how much cap space we have to buy. But let me see. Everybody prepare yourselves for where you're watching from. We have $2 million in cap space. All right, and who's the UFA? We got a couple UFAs here. We got to find room for Werenski. Oh, we have $14 million coming off the books next year. Oh, we have plenty of room. Oh, baby, we are going to re-sign Werenski for Scherzies. How do we have so much money coming off the books? How much does Werenski want? 8.4. Why do you want to raise Werenski? You're 35. We might just abandon Werenski in this offseason and go do our, hey, let's go get a defenseman who's really good. Who's like really young. We might do that little trick again. So what's going to happen here? So we're going to be back here on Wednesday. We're going to go all out. We're going to sell one of our 3 first-round picks at the deadline. And that goalie, Anisimov, who everybody wants, he's a good prospect that we can sell. So we don't need him. We have 2 goalie prospects already. Yes, Illusion J. Don't forget to trade out Anisimov. People want him. Yes, we need to do that. And that's it. I don't know if there's a Leafs game on Wednesday. I got to check. It might be a quick stream. I love those mini streams. Let me check and see if there's a Leafs game on Wednesday. If there is a game, we'll be doing a mini stream. If there is not a game, we'll be back at 7. Next Wednesday is the 30th. And there is no Leafs game. So we will do the playoffs and the trade deadline next Wednesday. How fun. How fun, 7 p.m. Be right back here. That's it. That's it for me today. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. It's been a long day. The music is playing. Our friends are out here dancing. Wait, for Austin Matthews, what do you think? Oh, Austin Matthews, member of the Crap People. Crap People, I'm going to hit your button.
Crap people, crap people.
I need you to tell me right now where in the world you are watching this stream from. Because as you know, you could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with us tonight. And we have people from Edmonton, Rochester, New Glasgow, Nova Scotia, St. Louis, Regent Park, Saskatchewan, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Las Vegas, Colorado, London, Kingston, Norway, Winnipeg, Montreal, the UK, Lethbridge, Colorado, Michigan, Homer as well. Thank you. Good night. Thank you for being here. I love you, and I will see you next week.